Hello friends, a warm welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your friend Truly Shoham. Before I start my presentation today, just a mild disclaimer. All the characters and dialogues presented today are not at all fictitious and bears complete resemblance to anyone living or dead and is not at all coincidental. So what am I talking about? Let's start today. So, after 3 decades of grueling, tiring investigation, thousands of testimonials, pages and pages of written documentation, yes, the judgment has come out. The historic judgment. But is it justice? Let's discuss. So, what exactly happened on 6th December 1992? The entire world knows, our country knows. I don't want to discuss about it time and again. But the judgment, nobody saw anything. আপনি কিন্তু কিছুই দেখেননি ধর্মাবতার. No instigation, no provocation, just some XYZ people who are bad people but were initially harmless came and without any provocation found some weapons, sticks, sickles, hammers and rods, and without any provocation, I repeat myself, without any provocation, just got provoked automatically by seeing a structure and just came and demolished it like that. So convenient. Yeah, no one saw anything, no provocation, nothing. Yes, if this is justice, so be it. I mean, anyways, let's not talk about that in right details. We'll discuss about it. First and foremost, let's be absolutely clear. Whatever happened on 6th December 1992 is a blot on the face of independent India. As rightly opined by the Honorable Supreme Court and the Librehand Commission, it was criminal, it was unconstitutional, it was unlawful and a brazen defiance of law and order in a democratic country. So, as per the judgment, which is termed as historic, truly it is historic, but probably in an anti-sense. As per judgment given in the recent case, which went on for 32 years, I would say, more than 3 decades, I would say, I've got three questions in a nutshell, and I would request the law and order agencies, the honorable courts of this country, and the people in power, especially ruling establishment, to please answer this question from a concerned citizen of this country. My first question. Is it at all believable that a mob, so-called harmless mob, came to a place which was prohibited to enter and they just found sickles, rods, lathis, hammers, and without any provocation they just went up and demolished the structure and reduced it to the ground? Do you believe this nonsense? Even Abbas Mastan writes a better script, a better plot than this. Second point, the Honorable Supreme Court of this country rightly termed and denoted this entire incident that occurred on 6th December 1992 as criminal act, unlawful and unconstitutional. So the question arises, nobody saw anything. If nobody provoked this criminal and unlawful and unconstitutional act, then who let the dogs out? Who? Is there anybody who answers this question? Hopefully someone does. And last but not the least, it is all in public domain, the great humanitarian, lovely, rosy speeches that the former poet Prime Minister of our country, the deeply saddened by the incident Deputy Prime Minister of our country, social workers of international repute, harmless humanitarians, social workers of international repute, Miss Bharti, Miss Pragya, the kind speeches that they gave just a day or on the aftermath, on the prelude of 6th December 1992. It's all in public domain. For reference, you can watch ABP News program Pradhan Mantri, which was hosted by Shekhar Kapoor, and also famous filmmaker Anand Padwardhan's documentary Ram Ke Liye, which is available on YouTube also. I also share the link along with today's content. So whom are we fooling? Before I end this segment of my video, one request to everyone whosoever is watching this video, my content today, and whosoever calls himself or herself a concerned citizen of this country, please raise your voice against this travesty of justice and do not hesitate in calling a spade a spade. Believe me, the time has come to call out the naked emperor and ask him, where are your clothes? সময় এসে গেছে এই প্রশ্নটা করার যে রাজা তোর কাপড় কোথায়? Now comes the second part of the act. To my surprise and to my pleasant surprise, I found out that Repulsive TV and Godi Media in general did get some time to discuss something apart from the utter Sushant Singh Rajput nonsense that they have given prime time to their channel. So I was pleasantly surprised that it's the Bhuter Mukhe Ram Nam. It's like something which is unprecedented. So what exactly happened? To my dismay and to my shock, I found out that the very recent incident that has shook the foundation of this country once again is the horrific and the barbaric gang rape of a Dalit woman in her 20s in the heartland of UP, in a district named Hathras. And it is caste-based atrocity because she was molested, as per police records, as per on record, by 4 upper caste Brahmin men, Savarnas, I would say. Everybody knows about this. I'm assuming that the nation already knows, but still I would like to repeat myself just for 1 or 2 sentences what exactly happened. A woman in her 20s, I'm not taking her name because to me her name doesn't matter, but her caste matters, the atrocities matter, because she represents the nameless and the faceless women in this country who are getting exposed to this mind-numbing torture on a daily basis. Some get reported, some doesn't. Probably just the tip of the iceberg. So a woman in her mid-20s gets gang raped by 4 upper caste men, and her spinal cord is broken, her tongue gouged, and she is paralyzed. Yes, you heard me right. This is the thing that happened. That's all in public domain. So after this incident happened, naturally there has been a hue and cry, which is rightly so. But my question on this particular incident, there are 3 questions. I'd like to boil it down to. The first one, the unprecedented bravery of the UP police and the Hathras local administration is out in the open. First and foremost, they did not even take the FIRs at the first case. As expected from them, they first registered an attempt to murder, and after persuasion by the woman, not only by the woman, by her parents, after much hue and cry, after a week, they lodged the FIR for a gang rape. And by then, the damage had been done. The girl's psyche, the morale, the conscience has been broken, and the sheer negligence, the police apathy, the administrative apathy is already out in the open. But then, are we surprised? We should not be, given the unprecedented valor, bravery, and the righteousness that Uttar Pradesh police has shown time and again. Their reputation was never good, to be very honest, but definitely, probably, it is now going from bad to worst. Secondly, the most crucial aspect and the sheer brazen criminal negligence that Uttar Pradesh police had shown when they denied the woman's family the legitimate right to pay her a last visit, to burn, to cremate her body. Nobody knows why was it been done. Right from the police, the district magistrate, the administration, everyone acted in bonhomie for this. Had it not been for India Today and Aaj Tak's reporter Tanushri Pandey, nobody knew the midnight horror that took place in Hathras post the tragic death of the Dalit woman. Nobody would have known. The police cordoned off the entire area, did not let the media, did not let any of the girl's family members to pay the girl a last visit. Is it shameful? Is it insensitive? Is it barbaric? Is it criminal? I'll leave that for my viewers to decide. But as they say, the only glimmer of hope is at last the media of this country is showing some spine to report the issues that matter and not gossip columns. So, another moral question is, why hasn't this entire incident, this shameful lawlessness, this barbarism, has not gained such kind of an outrage that it did for 2012 Delhi case? Why is it so? Yes, definitely. If we go by social media is burning. All the hashtags, trends, must resign, this, jawab do, jawab chahiye, jawab dao. These things are going on and on. But on the streets, why hasn't it translated to? I'll answer the question for you. We as citizens of this great nation, we are slowly and gradually getting engulfed, we are getting strangulated by the duo of elite bigotry and majoritarian snobbery. Sad but true. Let us not conclude this conversation with pessimism, but with a glimmer of hope and faith that all the outrage, the hashtag, the trends, everything that we see on social media will indeed translate to the streets, and the regime who is responsible for this travesty of justice in both the cases are being shaken to the core, and they are being forced to answer questions which they ought to. जनता अगर जाग जाए तो बड़ी से बड़ी चट्टान को भी हिला के रख सकती है. A famous poet said. Let us move towards that. Me, Truly Shoham, stand in solidarity with anyone and everyone in this country who is raising his or her voice against this horrific incident and the incidents that are following. I believe so. Dalit lives matter, women matter, Muslims matter. They are equal citizens of this great country as much as you and I are. Let's treat them as equals and not sub-category and second-class citizens. Thank you so much for watching my content, Truly Shoham. For more updates, for more content, please subscribe to my channel and let me know what do you think of today's content. This is your friend Truly Shoham, signing out for the day. More when we meet. Thank you so much.